or just lay down there on the floor. I don't care. I really don't. I will mute you. Go ahead, Jack. Goodness, I keep telling you, go ahead, Jack. Go ahead, Jack. Go ahead, Jack. Go ahead, Jack. Why don't you go ahead, Jack? Jack, get up there. Jack, get up there. Get up there. Go ahead. Jeez Louise. You don't know why Cat is just sitting there staring like that? Sorry if you expected more. I was blowing my nose. I'm still here, sorry. Hi, good morning, Paul. I didn't realize I was still muted, to be honest. How are you, Sean? Rude, Cat. Good morning, sweet Paul. That's Big Deborah. I'm glad you're okay. Jack, Big Deborah, and Ghost. I was talking to you with the mute button on, yes. Yes, I was. It's been a last minute kind of morning, getting my butt together, my stuff together. My butt just comes along. Paul says, I hope everyone is okay. Me too, Paul. How are you? Nat Torrance. Good morning. He says, Jack, don't look at me like that. You are going to get it. Ooh. Ooh, you're going to get it, Jack. I almost want to start being, never mind. You okay, Paul? Oh my gosh, Paul, that picture, I didn't even comment on it, did I? Did I comment on that last picture? Because the photograph, it was amazing. Do you have a very special camera, or are you just using your phone? What the heck are you doing, Paul? Beautiful pictures. Oh, look. Hi, Jackie. All right. Well, it is too cold to go kayaking, unfortunately. That was my big plan for today. But if you haven't already figured it out, Cat is like Goldilocks. It can't be too cold. It can't be too hot. It has to be just right. Actually, I like for it to be really warm so that I can go swim. So, Goldilocks here. Paul says I use both, but that one is using my phone. Wow. Amazing. You are just so stinking talented. I want to be able to do stuff like that. It's not fair, Paul. It's not fair, it's not fair, it's not fair. Dang it. Nope, not too kind at all. Just absolutely telling the truth. Goldilocks, yep, that's me. I think if you find you bring, never mind. Hi, Norma. Hello, my friend. Thank you for your kind comments on my shorts, Norma. JJJJJJ, hello, good morning. Jack brother is Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo. Jack, Jack, tell him you are not Scooby Doo. Tell him right now. Paul says that sounded funny. Uh-oh. Oh, Asa says Norma, it's close to Norm, so we all say Norma. Paul says, thanks for the comments on my short. You guys have got to check out Paul's pictures and his artwork. It's amazing. And whoop. Norma says, haha, it is. JJJJ says, Jack Cousins Clifford Big Red Dog. Yes. Okay, so Clifford the Big Red Dog, the movie. Why didn't they use an Irish setter? What's wrong with them? Big mistake. Jack, are you cold? I can turn the fan off if you are. I'm not so hot anymore. Yeah? Okay. Wassa says, well, because Clifford is obviously a red Labrador. I know. Obviously. How goofy. I think they really missed a golden opportunity right there. Not a golden. Amanda, hello, my friend. Are you going to sleep? Oh, I love you. I miss you. And good night, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Never saw it. A reddish opportunity. Something like that. Wassa says good morning or good evening. It's evening for Amanda. He says good morning to Amanda. Or hello, I mean. Never mind me. I'm going to go back to muting myself. Just kidding. I had to blow my nose. Carl Shell, good morning, my friend. How are you? Boy, you did a surprise pop-up yesterday, didn't you, Carl? No warning, no nothing. Just did it. Good for you. Paul says, hi, Carl. Wassa says, hey, Carl. Actually, Wassa said Mr. Carl. Wassa, never mind. My place is in the kitchen. Carl says A-Frame and Julie only got an hour warning. At least they got something. Oh, thank you to Wassa for letting me know that Carl was live yesterday. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Wassa. Forgive me, it's early. I didn't get a bunch of sleep. Robert Stewart, good morning. How are you? Wassa says, no worries. Usually you are the one giving me the heads up that Carl's live. Paul says, hello, Robert. How are you? He didn't say how are you, but I knew he was going to ask you, how are you? Carl says, that's the advantage of being on other social media. Well, I guess I am disadvantaged then. Disadvantaged. Huh, Jackie say, it's okay, Carl. It's okay. We don't need to know nothing. Jack is not talking to me this morning at all. He says, I'm over you. Robert says, I am good. I'm just chilling and vibing and also making videos. And also, I just subscribed to your channel. Thank you so much. Thank you, Robert. What kind of videos are you making? You know, Robert makes meme joke videos and other stuff like that. Awesome. You know what, Robert? I will. Dang it. I was going to say I'll bring you up and look at you later, but I don't have my laptop. Oh, good morning, Bridget. Bridget says, no luck last night, Wassa. Carl says the kids thought they were funny yesterday. There were a lot of kids hanging out yesterday, it seemed like. I didn't notice them so much on my live stream, but I think I noticed them over at Yogi's. So you got some too, huh, Carl? Did your comment about your bear come through? Maybe I didn't see it though. Let me see. No luck last night. That's the first thing I saw from you. There we go. Wait a minute. Okay, my biggest teddy bear was being super active with her like a little bit ago. Oh, cool. There we go. It did come through. For some reason, I missed it. Richard says, got a good video of it that I'll post. Awesome. Yay. Good deal. Carl says, he got put out straight away. I bet. No nonsense is allowed to go on at Carl's live streams. Lassa says, what's worse than waking up and finding a... No. What happened to your RPG 13 here? And even Stitch is... Well, I think Stitch just turned 13. That's Robert's joke. Oh, well. Robert's joke might be a little racy for here. It was our new friend Robert Stewart's joke, Bridget. He does joke memes and other kinds of videos like that. Hey, I bleeped it out, and he says, oh, that's right. You're right, my bad. That is pretty funny there, Robert. But Big Deborah has very virgin ears over there. We have to keep it down. Keep it clean just for her. I know, but Jeff is like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Wasa. Hey, Wasa, are you doing okay? All joking aside, are you doing okay today? I just wanted to promote it's two gorillas, so it's even funnier. Oh. Hey, do you want to drop his link, Wasa? Since you're already there, that would be really helpful. That's a joke from my lives, she says. Paul says, not going to make the flaming hot oatmeal today. I'm glad you're not. Wasa says, sure, if it will work. I don't know, try it. I don't have hyperlinks or dropping links turned off. I have it on, but I guess if you're not a mod, you can't drop links. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Wasa. Bridget says, is Jackie Boy better today? Jack is Jack. Good morning, Yogi. Yogi says, good morning, Cat, Jack, and Chat in the background writing. Thanks for stopping by, Yogi. We love you. I guess we need to play that song then. Wasa says, see, I don't know why it does that. Link is there, but only those with a computer can click on it for some reason. Or certain phones. Certain phones you can click on it. My Samsung. Yo. Wasa and Paul both say hello to Yogi. And hi, Carl from Yogi. Hi, Falcon. Good morning, my friend. You're right in time to say hello to Yogi before he goes off and starts his writing for the morning. Bridget says maybe only the host can click on it because of my live links work. Maybe. Well, I find the same thing. I don't know. Also says, I really did not know that. I have a S24 Ultra. What are we talking about? What did I miss? Lou? Hello, Lou. Jack says, thank you. Good morning, Lady Sky. Good morning, Lou. How are you doing, Lady Sky? Lady Sky says 18 days till Father's Day, June 21st. And hi, Paul. Lou says from Mama's Place, a chicken channel. I love your cute dog. God bless you, all my friends. Well, I'm not a chicken channel, but I do have chickens. And I do have one sick chicken in particular. We do live stream her occasionally as she is recovering. So you're kind of right at home. Mama's Place, a chicken channel. I love that. everybody's saying hello to each other. And Lady Sky says 31 days till July 4th for the USA. Thank you for that. Hey, Carl, are you still there in the background? Carl, do you have something similar to our 4th of July? Do you have some kind of Ireland's Independence Day or a celebration of Ireland? One day a year, although Ireland should be celebrated every day of the year. And Lady Sky says, hi, Carl. I can't see you, but I know you're there, Carl. Bridget says, Tundra, my biggest bear, says hi. I just tapped her like awesome. There we go. Wassa drops the link for Mama's Place. Paul says it's Raise a Glass Day. Does it have to be glass? I'm all for it. Raise a Glass Day. Carl says, what about Father's Day? What do you got on Father's Day, Lady Sky? I knew you were there, Carl. Wassa says there are chickens galore. No, it's not. What is it? I don't get it. Raise a Glass Day. That's all right. I don't want to wake her up if she's not already awake, but if she's awake, Lois, Lois, Lois. I miss Lois a bit. Just her quiet, nice, sweet presence. Hello, Bruce. Bruce Flea. How are you? It's National Egg Day. Oh, how perfect. Lou says, I subscribe. God bless and have a blessed Wednesday. Thank you, Lou. Um, and did you guys hear? Speaking of chickens, it is National Egg Day. I have so many eggs. I've got to figure out what to do because there is a source of food right there for me, but I can't keep eating fried eggs or scrambled eggs. I got to find something else to do with them. It's Impersonate Authority Day as well. Oh, that sounds like a crime. Wassa says, Bruce Flea, great name. And Lady Sky says, I'm not tired just yet, Wassa. Lady Sky, did you look up how many days till Father's Day for Carl? Falcon says, is that a gray alien? No, it's a mantis. One of the mantis beings. National Egg Day, a day just for taking it over easy. That's good. Bridget says, sell them. You know, it's very hard to sell eggs around here. It's stupid. I'm very I'm very rural. I'm out in the country, so it's not like my road. I have traffic going by my house, or you know, I usually end up feeding them back to the chickens or giving them away. There we go. 18 days till Father's Day, Carl Shell. Paul says, my older brother has chickens and doesn't like eggs, so he sells them all. So funny. Why does he have chickens? Does he have chickens for the same reason I do? We got chickens because it's a just in case kind of thing. Wassa says, oh, I found a whole gaggle of mantises on our potted plant yesterday / today. They vanished for like 2 weeks, but they were there. That is awesome news. I'm glad to hear that, Wassa. Exciting. Okay. Lady Sky says Father's Day in the UK is June 21st, 2026. So, did you hear that, Carl? Carl, why am I talking to you? You're not even responding. Anyways, Wassa says, which came first, chicken day or egg day? That is the question nobody can agree on. The chicken, obviously. Lady Sky, it was very sweet of you not only to find how many days till Father's Day in the US and then to go and look specifically for Carl and find out his Father's Day. Thank you for that. That was very thoughtful. Falcon says Rooster Day. I know, but doesn't that, Carl? So when is Father's Day for you guys then, Carl? Is it not either one of those dates? Wasa, I was not there, so I'm not sure. And even everything I see, I'm not sure about. Lady Sky says, is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes or no? Oh, that's interesting. What is the definition of a sandwich? Lady Sky says, you're welcome, cat. Yes, I know, but I thought maybe Bridget. I know, never mind. Wassa says, I should have known you'd say that. Paul says my brother always wanted a farm. He bought 10 acres, had a house built. Now he has cows, chickens, quail, pigs, donkeys, etc. Really? Wow. I always wanted a farm too, but I don't want to do the work. I just want to have a big farm to enjoy, but not have to do the work. I know Ireland, I'm just saying, I know Ireland isn't part of the UK, but I was probably wrongly assuming that Carl's holidays would line up more with the UK than the US. That was all I was saying. Oh, Lady Sky. Oh, Lady Sky. You did not call him Scottish. See, it is Sunday the 21st of June in the Republic of Ireland, so it is the same as the UK. Thank you, Carl. Wassa says Ireland isn't part of the UK. I guess I knew that before, but I'd totally forgotten. I suppose it makes sense with the Irish independence and all. Hey, Carl, are you going to tell Lady Sky thank you? Because she looked it up just for you. I think that was very sweet of her. Falcon says, I feel like poached eggs now. Why are poached eggs good? I don't understand. Is it a health thing? Because you don't want to fry it in all that yummy goodness of butter? Well, I would offer you a dozen eggs, Falcon, but I guess you're kind of far away. Bridget says, I used to like eggs, but not anymore. I still like them. I'm just a little over them. Wassa says, wow, the Irish must be some tough birds. You did not know that? Right next to merry old England and not part of the empire. That's actually pretty incredible. Falcon says, yum. Yum for poached eggs. And Lady Sky loves scrambled eggs. Aw, you're welcome for the thought. Me too, Paul. I was just thinking, what do people put on their eggs? I always put cheese. If I have cheese, cheese is going on my eggs. So do you fry your egg and cheese sandwich? Like butter up the bread and fry it in the pan? Ooh, no, Wassa. Wassa says scrambled eggs with ketchup. That's such a boy thing to do. I agree with you, Lady Sky. It makes your eggs taste like sugar. Ew. Lady Sky said that about almost exactly the same time Wassa said it. Wassa says scrambled eggs with ketchup, and Lady Sky says you can't put ketchup on eggs, though. It ruins it. Falcon says scrambled eggs are good too. No, you just ruined it, Paul. Paul says, yes, fry the bread, fried egg sandwich, fried egg and cheese sandwich, and then put mustard on it. Ew, no. No, Wassa. Super dry scrambled eggs with ketchup. Well, you're a boy too, so that's just a boy thing, I think. Lady Sky says, ew, gross, Paul. Why? Paul says mustard is king. Paul, sometimes I think you are Yogi's long lost brother. Yogi loves mustard too, and he's always running out of mustard. And I talk to him every morning when he's making his lunch, and he's always trying to get the last bit out of his mustard bottle. It's very funny. Wassa says, I already knew Lady Sky hates it when people put ketchup on eggs. You did, Wassa, huh? And Wassa agrees fully with Paul, 100%. Paul says, I've eaten just mustard. Me too. Back in the day when my parents, my mom and my stepdad owned a food distribution company, my mom would bring home all these fancy foods, and one of them was this crock. It was a crock of mustard, but the mustard was still in the seed, like the seeds were still part of the mustard. It was so good that I would go in and eat this little spoonfuls of it. Ketchup on chocolate ice cream? No, stop that, Falcon. Try mayonnaise in coffee. What? No. What do people put butter in their coffee? What's up with that? Paul says maybe I'm weird. Well, if you're weird, Wassa's weird with you. Falcon's laughing. Wassa says cheddar cheese with just yellow mustard is great. So just a block of cheese with mustard? Well, if you're weird, Paul, you fit right in. You're going to ruin Bridget's breakfast. That's what they do, Lady Sky. I've never tried it. But I have a friend in Texas, a YouTuber who does it. Sharper cheddar, the better. I agree with that. No, stop it, Paul. You stop it right now. Peanut butter pickled sandwiches is no. Bridget says, I don't eat breakfast. And Carl says, I'm weird. Well, I think we are all in good company. Falcon says, I'm not hungry anymore. Well, that's no surprise. You're grossing yourself out. I don't think I will ever try pickles and peanut butter. I did try. Did I try it? I was going to try Elvis's peanut butter, mayonnaise, and banana sandwiches. And I feel like I did, but I can't remember. So maybe I didn't. No, Wassa says almond butter and pickles is good, so peanut butter probably is too. Oh, Lady Sai says, great. I can't eat my cinnamon rolls for breakfast later on now. Bruce Lee, just put a face to the voice on your past videos. Your hair looks amazing. Thank you. Paul says, Cat, I'm disappointed. You're disappointed in my pickles, no pickles and peanut butter policy. Bridget is still going, ew. Hi, Dylan. Good morning. Wesley says, I used to make sauerkraut ice cream for some restaurant that ordered from our restaurant. I can't remember what restaurant, though. That's very interesting. Wow, Carl says 4 liters of Pepsi down the drain today. Carl, you have money to burn, huh? Ross is laughing at Carl. And Dylan says, hi, Lady Sky. Oh, because she said, hi, Dylan. How are you, Dylan? Paul says, shouldn't we try new things? Falcon is laughing at sauerkraut ice cream. Oh, you guys are just giving me, never heard of half this stuff. Bridget says, well, don't buy it if you're going to waste it, Carl. Carl's just teasing. Why would he support Pepsi by buying it? No matter what he does with it, he would be supporting them if he went and bought it. I know better. I know Carl's just teasing. Dylan says, I'm doing all right. Kyle Hall will be doing his water slide thing at the Cedar Grove Church today. Cool. Are you going? Wassa says, oyster shooters, yum. I like oysters. I haven't had one forever. Bridget says, did you, no, not Bridget. Lady Sky says, Bridget, did you win at bingo? She says, no luck yesterday. Dylan says, yes, I can't wait to cool off. Okay, you'll be doing the water slide thing too. You'll be using it? Cool. Fun. What's today? Monday. No, it's not Monday. It's Wednesday. What's the date? 2nd, 3rd. Today's the 3rd, right? Very cool. Bridget says, well, it's still wasteful. It's still not a thing. He's still not doing it, so. Thank you. Lady Sky says, today is Tuesday, June 3rd, 2026. Thank you, ma'am. No, it's not Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday. Thank you. Whew. Paul, don't rush me. If it's Thursday, then it means I have to go back to work in a day. Bridget is going to send me on a whole rant over here. Yeah, but it's just make-believe, so there's no reason to get all worked up over it. Dylan says you're getting your days mixed up there, for sure. I sure am, Dylan. I'm just very confused all the way around. I think it has something to do with getting older. The brain gets fuzzier. I don't know. It's all fuzzy. Lady Sky says, tomorrow I go see an orthopedic doctor for my right knee. Well, good. Get in there, see what he says. Hopefully they can help you out. Mr. Dollar City, hello, my friend. He saw Bridget and says, hello, Bridget, and offers flowers for sweet Bridget. Thank you for the like, Mr. Dollar City. Thank you for love. Thank you for being our friend. Dylan says, oh no. How old are you? Oh no. Because to me, you seem young. Thank you, Dylan. I am young, young at heart. Paul says, hope that the ortho has a solution. Carl says, Cat, I'm older than you. You think so, Carl? I'll go with it. Okay, Carl, you're older than me. You're much, much older than me. You're right. Aw, flowers for Carl. Aw. Mr. Dollar City says, Carl, hello, Carl. Lady Sky says, I'm 42 and feel old. Paul says, I'm 13. She did say, oh no. I call it just go with it. Bridget says, Mr. Dollar City missed bingo. And Dylan said, oh, well, I don't need to ask how old they are. I don't know why. It's okay. It's all right, my friend. Nope, go back, go back, go back. There we go. Paul says, no, wait, I'm 14. Lady Sky says, do you buy grits? No, Lady Sky. I was thinking about grits the other day. I was like, cheese grits would be really nice right now, but no, I don't. Carl says, JP, I hope you're watching this. Hello, JP, in case you're watching it. Hello, both Tinas, in case you're watching. Dylan says, well, I hope Tombstone pizzas would improve. These days, I just hate it. I told you the other day, I agree with you. They have really gone downhill. Not that they were ever great, they were okay. But yes, you're right, Dylan. A lot of food has, almost say all food has gone downhill. That's why I said Little Caesars has $8 hot and ready pizzas, and that's so much better, so much faster, and pretty darn cheap. Brit Brat, hello, it is Big Deborah. You've been here before. Boss says, Paul, don't worry, you totally saved yourself with that. You seem young and stuff. That's right, pizza, 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 pizza. Dylan says, yeah, it's just crazy what's happened nowadays. Wassa says, never mind. Paul is laughing. Carl says, the two Tinas are joining my Discord now. Awesome. I was behind on the stream. It happens. Hey, Jack. Hey, Britt, are you still here? Good morning to you. Thank you for coming by. Thank you, thank you. I think it's a conspiracy against me at this point. Be careful with that. Careful with that frame of mind. That can get you into a lot of trouble. I know you're just joking. Barbara says hi from Barbara. Hello, Barbara. Good morning. How are you, Barbara? And Sarah Washington. Lois, 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 Sarah, Sarah, Sarah. Now that we have Barbara, what's up, Barbara? How are you doing? Well, Barbara's above you, but Sarah, no, I am just trying to summon. She's not here. I'm summoning her. Paul says, hi, Barbara. I don't mean to say summoning her. What is another word that doesn't sound like I think I'm the queen? That might be a little close to the truth, but we don't want to go there. We don't want to advertise. How ridiculous we are. Wassa says, oh, right. Hey there, Sarah. Manifesting. It's still not quite it. Bridget says, no comment. Okay. Oh, well, Bridget's the one with the queen name, so. See, I didn't want to be like Cat summoning her subjects. I didn't want to be like that. That's when I realized that's kind of what that word means. I am trying to, what's a word? It's like manifesting. I know it makes me sound like such a jerk. Another word for it. I'm gonna look it up. Falcon says Jack has the right idea. He sure does. He's even got his face covered now. Conjure. How about conjure? Or we could attract, evoke, draw in. I like conjure though because, we like the witchy vibe. Paul says, I'm just teasing. I know you are. Me too. Kinda. Stitch says hi. And Carl says goodbye. Goodbye, Carl. I love you. Have a great day. And Wassa says Stitch. And Wassa says, Carl, where are you going? Where are you going, Carl? Why are you leaving us so early? Carl. Carl, don't go, Carl. Come back. stitches that say play. Hi, play. Paul says hi, stitches, and bye, Carl. And Wassa says you can't get away that easy, Carl. He's gone. He's out of here. He's going to plan another live stream. Well, Carl, you need to give me a heads up more than Wassa letting me know when you're live. If you want me to show up. Because sometimes I actually make plans. Oh, what? Cat makes plans? Yes. And now that she's almost out of dog food, almost out of chicken food, she's out of food in the house except for eggs and rice. She does have to make a plan to go to the store and put some more shit on credit. Oops, I'm sorry. Stitchy's here. Hi, Stitchy. Wassa says, I'm summoning for Queen Cat. Don't do that. Wassa says to Carl, oh, good. Yes, we'll look for it. And Dylan says, you know what's crazy? I ate Red Baron pizzas. It wasn't the best pizza, but it was good, hot, and decent. Like it's the next year in 2026. They gone downhill too. Everything has. Oh, Grandma of 3, hello, my friend. She says, hi there, how are you? It's my first time here. It's 4 a.m. where I am, so I'm just stopping in to say hello, and you have a great day. Nice dog. Well, thank you, Grandma of 3. I have definitely seen you around before. So welcome in. This is Jack, and we are on the same time zone. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the like. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Paul says, hello, Grandma. Stitch says, back. Sorry, Mom needed my help. That's perfectly fine. Why is your mom still up? Why are you guys up? It's so early. I was going to say, does your mother know you're up? But apparently. Oh, Stitch, how did it go the other day? I never heard from you. Did you get any investors? Grandma says, you're welcome, sweetheart. I will see you again sometime. And hi, Paul. How are you doing? Wow. Hi, Maddie. No frills, no mercy. Our friend Maddie is here. He says, much love, my beautiful friend, amazing heart, and beautiful soul. I love you, Maddie. Thank you. And hello. I hope you have a great day. Are you working? Grandma of 3 says, I am going back to sleep now. Sweet dreams. I am going to rewatch this live since it's my first time here. And I'm going to show you some love. I'll show you some support. Okay, honey. Have a great night, morning, and morning. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Stitches, we are at my great grandpa's. He got discharged yesterday and he doesn't like sleep. Oh, that makes sense. So, how did the party go? Paul says, I am good, Grandma. Maddie says, some food. Are you stopping for lunch? Are you on break? Is that what you're saying? I missed something. Wassa says, good night, Grandma. I'm going to crash soon, too. Have you been up all night, Wassa? Well, it's still nighttime for you, right? Oh, I'm on annual leave, Kat. Back to work on Monday. Well, good for you. And Boo on Monday. And annual leave. Is that like vacation? Kai, hello. Good morning. How are you? Gosh, I know you. Do I know you by that name, though? I remember your profile photo. Stitchy says, okay, and I didn't talk to anyone, really. Wassa says, yes, it's 1:04 a.m. here. I forget. Kai says, oh my God, hi. Maddie says, yes, I took a week off to just recharge. I hope you can get that set up so that you can. Is it called taking disability there? I think you work too hard and you should get a break, Maddie. So you definitely deserve this week, but I think you deserve more time. Thank you for the great big old smiles, Kai. Hello. Jack even twitched for you. Maddie says pain management is failing, but life must go on. Oh, I don't like that at all, Maddie. I'm sorry. Stitchy is going to head out. Love you. I love you too, Stitchy. Jack, you're so funny. Look at his little head back there. Everybody says bye, Stitch. Aw, so sweet. And even Maddie says hi, Stitch, and bye. Take care. Stitch says, love you, Jack. He loves you too. And she says, bye, chat. Love you. We love you, Stitchy. Jack the contortionist or something. Something for sure. What? That's even better. Share Bear, hello. How are you? Yeah? Hey, don't do that. I'm watching you. You're under close scrutiny, sir. Share Bear says, I'm good, but I can't sleep. It's 3 a.m. here. There she is. See, it worked. I got one of them here. Hi, Sarah. I've been calling your name this morning. I know. I know, Wasa. Kai says bye and good night. Bye, Kai. Thank you for coming by. And Sarah says, hello. How are you, Sarah? Share Bear says, where are you at? Like right this moment, like in relation to the video, or in what location in the United States? Sarah says, okay, and you? Very good. I'm good. Dylan says, I would like to get me a job as a consumer so that way I can taste the food and taste what's wrong with it so they can see what they can do with packaging because I know you're very unhappy with it. I think the problem is trying to make too much profit, Dylan. I don't think they really care, to be honest. That's what I think. To keep things tasting good, Dylan is saying. Kai sending love on the way out. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend Kai. Thank you for that. Cher says, yes, your location. I'm in Tennessee, my friend. Northeast Tennessee. Right by Virginia and North Carolina. Share Bear and Sarah both say hi, Paul. Oh, and Paul says, Dylan, what is the best frozen pizza in your opinion? It is early for me. I usually get up for work about this time, so I'm just used to it, sort of. That doesn't mean I couldn't sleep in. I definitely could. I've been very tempted the past 2 days to just sleep in. Dylan says, I don't know anymore. You don't know what used to be the very best pizza. Wassa says, so Share Bear, are you in the Midwest? Good question. I meant to ask that, but I lost my mind for a second. She says, yes, I'm in Illinois. Maddie says, from a cost... Spit it out, Cat. Let me try again. Maddie at No Frills, No Mercy says, from across the pond, love we send to Cat, our beautiful friend, the most amazing soul and a beautiful heart. Discovered that from the very start. We all love you, Cat. Thank you, Maddie. That was so cool. Very, very good and very sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you too. Love you and Chloe and all the kids, especially the redheaded one. Wassa says, okay, Illinois. And Share Bear says, where are you, Wassa? Paul said it was very sweet. Maddie is the best. Dylan says, yeah, you're probably right on that. Wassa says to Share Bear, I'm in Portland, Oregon, where the Sasquatch are Sasquatchy. Maddie says, wee Madison as my princess. She is a gorgeous wee lass. That's so funny. Madison and Maddie. How perfect. It's like it was meant to be, Maddie. Share Bear says, so it's like super early for you, Wassa. It is. It makes me appreciate him even more. Wassa says, yes, 1:12 a.m. and I have not slept yet. Literally just a girl says hi. Hi, my friend. How are you? Good morning. Good morning, good evening. I'm not sure. Literally just a girl says, same, Lost. You haven't been to sleep yet either. Is it 1:12 for you too? Paul says, a friend of mine has a sticker on the back windows of his truck that reads, Bigfoot Response Team. Cool. Dylan says, all I can think of, Tombstone, but it's not so much anymore. Yeah, Tombstone used to be good. I remember back in the day when they were like newer. Literally just a girl says yes. Oh, same time zone. Wassa says, I usually fall asleep in here. In fact, most recent nights. That's what I say. Come here to fall asleep. I won't even be offended. Share Bear says, I'm going to try and lie back down, hoping to get a little more sleep. LOL. You guys have a great day. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Yes, Share Bear. Thank you for coming by. We love you. And I hope you try to get some, I hope you do, not just try, I hope you do get some more sleep. And Paul says, okay, Dylan. Maddie says, bye, Share Bear. Take care. Wassa says, oh man, a tombstone almost unalived me. Barely been able to look at a frozen pizza in 20 years because of it. I was sick. So you got sick off of a tombstone pizza, huh? Share Bear says, thank you, Maddie. Carl, there's Carl still here. He says, sleep well, Share Bear, my special friend. Maddie says, hello, Carl. How are you? Share Bear says, thank you, Carl. Literally just a girl says, your doggy is so precious. Thanks. Share Bear says, bye, Paul. And Paul says, darn, I just got oatmeal on my artwork. Maybe you're supposed to make oatmeal artwork. Dylan says, oh, wow, Wassa. Don't they make art with food? They do. I don't know if it's any good, but Dylan says, oh, wow, Wassa. And Maddie says, I need a haircut and beard trim. I look like a vagrant. No, you don't. Even though I haven't said hello, I have seen you live streaming on a few occasions at work where I'm able to take a break and scroll on YouTube. I've seen you. You do not look like a vagrant. Aw, Carl says my channel wouldn't survive without Share Bear. That's very sweet, Carl. Wassa says, it's such a strange thing for Cat to say. Wassa says my cat. Stop. All right, we're going to try again. Wassa says my friends and I were all convinced it was the end. Oh, when you were sick from Tombstone Pizza? Share Bear says, ah, I love you, Carl. Wassa says, Carl, I had a feeling you wouldn't escape Cat's grasp yet. Maddie says, I'm losing weight everywhere except my belly. Ha ha. It's a counterbalance for my big head. I think you need to give yourself a break. You're such a good looking man. How else did you get Chloe? I mean, of course, looks aren't everything, but they're what draw you in. So stop telling lies. But are you really losing some weight? That's good. Hopefully that helps with your blood pressure. Carl says, oh, you're using a girl on the bus's phone. How come you're not using your own, Carl? It's very nice of somebody to just let you borrow their phone. I'd look at you like you were crazy. What? Paul says, another lie. My looks are ridiculously strange. That is not true. Not true. Maddie says, she said I have a big heart. I've lost 28 pounds and 3 inches off my waist. The target over 40 kilograms is in reach for October. That's amazing. Great job, Maddie. She said I have a big heart. Well, that's obvious. We all know you have a big heart, Maddie. Oh, there's Lady Sky. I don't ever buy cookie dough, Lady Sky. I don't think you understand. We live in two different realities, my friend. My life is food scarcity, especially right now. Carl says, I'm putting on weight. Carl, isn't blood pressure a thing for you too? I thought that's why you were walking in the afternoons. What's going on, my friend? Paul says, at least that's what I've been told by a majority of people over the years. Paul, I've seen you. I've seen your pictures when you were young, when you were not as young, and I've seen you now ish. And I think you're a very good looking man, and you have a beautiful voice. Like, I really would like to hear you sing. So, I don't understand why people come up to you and say weird things, except for maybe you're creating your reality with things that you believe. But I have to tell you, Paul, it's not true. And Maddie says, hi, Mary. And Lady Sky says, oh, that guy, what's up? How are you? Not WhatsApp. I don't have WhatsApp. I used to. Paul says, I don't understand it either. I was listening to, Paul, do you read, Paul? Maddie says, I'm always good, Mary, and I hope you're well. Do you know Mary has, she's going to see an orthopedic surgeon for her knee today, Maddie? Dylan says, well, anyways, it's 3:19. I better go to bed. Good night, everyone. Good night, Dylan. Stay cool, my friend. Have a bunch of fun. Have so much fun today when you wake up and you go to the slip and slide thing. Good for you. Have fun. That guy says, no, I'm saying what's up. What up? I was teasing you. Carl says, my blood pressure is, it's still high with feeling down. Is that what you're saying, Carl? Lady Sky says, do you not like to buy it with Cat&Jack cookie dough? I probably would, Lady Sky, but my finances don't allow me to do stuff like that. Bare necessities. Probably because I'm feeding chickens and a dog too. Paul says rarely. Oh, Lady Sky says tomorrow. Tomorrow as in Thursday or Wednesday? Paul says, bye, Dylan. And Maddie says, good luck, Mary. I have an appointment with my orthopedic surgeon on the 10th to see about my hip and knees and ankles. Paul says, I can't remember what I read. I was going to say, I've been listening to um, Jane Roberts. Am I reading Seth Speaks right now? I'm listening on Audible to Seth Speaks. I have the books and I've listened to it many times, but lately we've been going over how your thoughts create your reality. And if somebody says something crappy to you and you take offense, it's because truly you agree with what they've said somewhere deep down inside. That guy, we have been really good. How about you? It's Thursday. My apologies. I thought it was today. And Carl says, I'm seeing my doctor again soon. Well, you know what, guys? I am not seeing a doctor soon. I have no intentions. I say, if there's no problems, don't go looking for them. That's just my philosophy. Y'all can go keep those doctors paid really well. I'm going to stay away. Dylan says the chat is literally going fast. Good night, everyone. Good night, sweet Dylan. Paul says that makes sense, Kat. I think Seth makes a lot of sense. It does, but I don't like it, Paul. I don't like it one bit. I don't like when somebody says something to me that upsets me and I'm like, oh, that must ring true for me somewhere deep down. I'm like, no. I fight against it a lot, but I do find it's very true. Aw, Dylan says, I'm so glad I don't have to feel hot and irritable today. I'm glad too. That guy says, I'm going to college. Are you really? What are you studying? Carl says, I'm going to tell him about you, Cat. Who is him? Who is this him that I'm getting told on to? I need to know. Dylan says, good night too, Wasa. Paul says, him is who? Right? Him who? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Carl? Carlos? Maddie says, going fishing Saturday, typical rain and strong wind. No. Wasa says, good night, Dylan. And Lady Sky says, good night. I need sleep now. Sweet dreams, my friend. Dylan says, good night too. No frills. Maddie's just getting started. Do you have plans for today, Maddie? Fi time? Carl says Maddie is getting a storm Saturday. Right? It's 9:26 for Maddie in the morning. And Wasa says, I'm on the edge of dreamland myself. Who snores? Carl, do you snore? I don't think I snore. I know I talk in my sleep. At least I've been told. Maddie says, I'll be live this evening, 7:30, which is this afternoon for me, but I'll chill. I've been run down all year. Sleep apnea leaves me like permanent jet lag. I can only imagine. I know how important sleep is and how it affects. How are you such a nice person with not being able to sleep a lot? I'm glad you're gonna take it easy today, Maddie. Shh, Tommy, shush, shush. Boy, I know how grumpy I can get when I don't have enough sleep. I can only imagine. Boy, I would. Nobody would talk to me ever. Carl says I'm grumpy at the moment. What's going on, Carl? Why in the world is Carl grumpy? Oh my gosh, my back. I was sitting too long. Get up. Maddie says, I've suffered insomnia for 30 years. I just drive on with life. Energy has to be found to continue with my overscheduled work life and family. I love my family and my friends. And like I said, we already know you're special. You are a special kind of person, Maddie, and I don't mean that sarcastically. I mean that sincerely. Paul says, I don't know if I snore. And you've never had anybody tell you either, huh? What about brothers? What about when you're growing up with your brothers? Overscheduled workload, Maddie says. Mr. Dollar City says, where is this? Where's what? Hi, Mr. Dollar City again. Where's what? Your cartoon face. Awesome. Paul says they never said. So you probably didn't. Mr. Dollar City, are you talking about Big Deborah? That guy says, I was crazy when I first met you, LOL. Did you come in giving us a hard time? Did you come in trolling and we turned you into a friend? I really don't even like this. I'm going to delete it because I never see Big Al anymore. Say blah. Go again. Oh, it's a Carl song. Carl, do you want a song? Or no? Speaking of songs, Daniel Kitts. Daniel. Jackie, let me turn off the fan. Jackie, do you want a blanket? Do you want your cape? Do you want your superhero cape, Jackie? Good morning, Jackie. Mm-hmm. Maddie says, Kat, quick question. How are you? And we love you. We are good. That guy, do you remember? No, I don't. I don't remember because you don't make me nervous when you come in. I feel like you're a friend when I see your name. So I don't remember. Grumpy Sapper, hello. Grumpy Sapper comes in and says, good morning. Good morning, Grumpy Sapper. How are you? That guy says, yeah, with the old yellow jokes. Oh, okay. But I don't remember it still. I don't know why it held that. That's weird. Remember when you were in the snowstorm with your friend? Grumpy Sapper says, sorry, I haven't been in for a while. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. We appreciate when you can come by. I don't remember that guy. I remember the snowstorm. My friend was probably my daughter. Maddie says, good morning, Grumpy Buddy. I hope you're well. Maddie says, hi, Maddie. I hope all is well too. Please don't do that. I just don't think it's nice to even go there. Maddie says, always good. Thanks, buddy. I just don't think it's necessary to poke at somebody. Bridget is multitasking as usual. Uh, Maddie says, when is your next kayak stream, Cat? Your area is beautiful scenery. It sure is. I was going to go this morning, but it's a little chilly. It's a lot chilly. And I feel like if I go out, I have to be able to swim, so it has to be warm. Paul says, I dealt with that way too much as a child. Try it now. Try what now? Speaking of try it now and childhood, I saw something the other day like a Fruit Loops flavored, was it ice cream or yogurt? I'm not sure. Bridget says what that means. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm so lost. What's what mean? Oh, are you talking to Paul? I don't know, Grumpy Sapper. What's happened? Oh, bullying you, Paul? Yeah. Bridget says probably the ice cream. I've seen it too. Okay, yeah, I think I was going down that aisle getting my creamer. Bullying is not good. Neither is poking. Or calling people names, even in jest, because it's still calling somebody a name. Maddie says it was 500 pounds yesterday to get a new wheel bearing in my car. I used to do my own repairs when I had a workshop. Crazy prices garages here. Or crazy prices garages charge here. Paul says, if better not try it now, they would miss their family. Good for you, Paul. Bridget says they have Frosted Flakes ice cream and even little Debbie snack flavors like oatmeal cream pie and Nutty Buddy. Wow. I have missed the little Debbie ice cream for sure. Good. Grumpy Sapper says, I get it. It's fine. Oh, it's still too early for that song. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Bridget says, when I go shopping tonight, I'll try to remember to video them for you. Awesome, yes. Sarah says, stop. Sarah says, I have ice lifesaver wild cherry drink. Real lifesavers. Ice lifesaver wild cherry drink. Is the ice the name of the drink? Is it like a flavored water? I think I've seen it before, but I'm not sure. I feel like the beer companies distribute it, even though it's not alcohol. I'm not sure though. We don't want that. We would like to go back where we were. It's fine. Here we go. Paul says, Little Debbie has ice cream. What? Bridget says, yes, Paul, it's new. And now they have a Nutella flavor. Oh, it's got a bit peanut butter and Nutella. Maddie says, do you have any other hobbies apart from kayaking, Cat? Just my quest for um, finding out what the world's really about. This is what I do sometimes. Take my old advertisements from Pepsi and make them into something different. That's kind of a hobby. And the guitar and the ukulele, all hobbies, nothing serious. But kayaking is the thing I love the most. Ice is the brand name. Yeah, I think I've seen it before. Not that flavor in particular, though. I'll have to pay more attention next time when I work again, Sarah. Bridget says, oh, wonder Jackie over there. Maddie says, that's awesome, Cat. It's okay. Thanks. Sarah says, I want the Little Debbie ice cream. Me too. Thanks, Paul. I was going to go around. Actually, the board was going to be like we have these carts we use at work. What are they called? They're rolling carts that fold up. I don't remember what they're called, but we put a wooden board on them so we can put more merchandise on it. And that's what that board was going to be. I was going to make it for work, but then I liked it too much and I said it's too nice for work. Bridget says, Sarah, look for them in your local grocery store. What do you mean, Bridget? U-boat. Is that what you do? U-boat. A U-boat. Yes. Oh, like a U-boat. Yes, it's like a U-boat, but it's called something different. Mm, shoot, I can't remember. Same idea though, Bridget. Let's see, what is it called? Can be. Let me see, what does it say? A hand truck. A hand truck, or they call it a dolly, but I think hand truck is the one I've heard it called more. Where has Brad been? Brad. Brad. Who's Brad? Oh, Brad boy with his gotchas. It's been a long time, hasn't it? I don't know. Maybe Brad Boy got a job. I mean, he did have a job, but maybe he got a girlfriend. I usually find that when people disappear, it's because they found a mate to hang out with that's more fun than me, and I'm all for it. Yeah, it's been probably at least a month, maybe longer. I am all for it. If you find something busy to do with life in real life, yes, go do it. Dale, hello. Speaking of people we don't see very often, how are you, Dale? It's good to see you. Dale, aren't you my neighbor? I feel like you are. You're my state neighbor. Bridget says, I thought like 5 different would you rather games online to play with my followers. I think that's a good idea. I think, yes, on a live stream. That's a great idea. Yep. I should do something like that too, I think sometimes, but most of the time I'm getting ready for work and just don't have time to devote to that. Bridget says it might be more fun than trivia. It might. Um, Adorable Lee, hello, how are you? Good morning. Everybody says hello. And good morning back to you. Oh, I think it's gonna be a good morning. Somebody has to go to the store today. It's not my favorite thing. I really, really, really need to go get my tires taken care of too, but I think I'm gonna have to wait till I break down to fix it. Are you off today? Yes, ma'am. I'm off the same day as you are, plus one. Bridget says, woo. Bridget says, I couldn't afford 3 days off. Well, we work 10 to 12 hour shifts, except for me. I pushed it to 9.5 hours. You can get 40 hours in 4 days with Pepsi. You can get overtime in 4 days with Pepsi. If you were so inclined. I'm not. But yes, I think financially I could probably dig myself out of a hole if I worked that fifth day and it was all overtime. I just physically and emotionally cannot handle it. It takes me all of Tuesday just to recoup. Oh, there we go. Soul Chef Antonia, good morning, my friend. How are you? Bridget says, I thought about going to the zoo today since I didn't make it there in May. But I think I'll go next week instead. Good idea. I forgot. You have like an annual pass, huh? Amazing. Paul says, hello to Antonia. She says, I am well. And you? Good. Yes, we're good. We're awake. We're speaking. We're fairly friendly. We're doing good. It's a membership. I love that you're supporting the zoo like that, Bridget. How close do you live to the zoo? I think my closest zoo is like Knoxville. It's a couple hours. Although we do have a big cat rescue about 40 minutes away. It's 30 minutes for you. Nice. Maddie says, always remember, because kind brings peace to our mind. Treat as you want to be treated. Or sometimes better, because sometimes we don't treat ourselves so darn good. Soul Chef Antonia says, it's my birthday. Oh, stop everything. Are you ready? Hang on. Okay, it is Soul Chef Antonia's birthday. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Antonia. Happy birthday to you and many more. Happy birthday, yay. Happy birthday, sweet friend. I'm so glad you came into our lives. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have something fun planned. You're welcome. Get ready. Yogi's going to sing to you too. Soul Chef Antonia says, I am taking in the sunrise right now, and it's beautiful. Where in the world is the sun rising at? Where are you at, Soul Chef Antonia? Paul says that's wonderful. Paul also gets out early in the morning for a walk with the sunrise. And Sarah says, everybody said happy birthday to you. And Sarah says happy birthday. What got held? Oh, you're in PA. Wow. I took the moderation. I took it down to the lowest form, and it's still holding weird stuff. You can see some on your page. I will have to check it out. Paul says that Antonia is my neighbor. Yes, Paul's in Ohio. Sweet Buddha is here. Hello, Buddha. Good morning. Buddha, did you meet Soul Chef Antonia the other day in Yogi's live stream when she came up and talked? It is her birthday today. Buddha says, good morning, Cat and Jack. I woke up again, saw you at 3:32, left you running on the elders. So thank you. Thank you, Buddha. And she says, hello, everyone. If you guys find yourself free around 9 or 10 in the morning, go hang out with Buddha. She has toy pups, Sissy, and she had Trending. Trending was on, and sometimes Dolly. They have a great time. To go hang out with them. And she says, hi, everyone. Are you having a dream, Jack? There is Daniel Kitts. You are never late. You are always right on time. Hello, Daniel. Hi, Snow the Squirrel. Good morning. No apologies needed. I'm just glad to see you, Daniel. Oh, I figured, Daniel, you were just so frustrated from the other day that I know I made you a promise yesterday and I broke it. I'm so sorry, Daniel. I ended up doing a class with one of my old teachers yesterday. I'm so sorry. I attended a class. So my apologies to you, Daniel. Oh no, Snow is not doing well. Snow as in you or as in Snow the squirrel? Stop live streams. What's going on? It is 5:01. Yogi will be going live very, very soon if you are going over there. The squirrel is, what's going on? It hurts my heart a little bit. What's going on? Daniel Pitts says, I have been on the game and really I got to light up and ate and talk to my friend from school and get on with my friend Crispy on the game. Cool. Paul says he got bit, didn't he? Oh, he injured his leg. Oh, you saw Paul. Caramel the squirrel bit him and his foot is infected. He needs medicine. Are you going to be able to get him to the doctor or a vet? Gosh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. I took him already. He's taking the medicine. Good. But he's not doing so well. Well, hopefully it's a case of just a little worse before he gets better. Prayers. We'll be sending prayers to Sweet Snow the squirrel. I hope so too, my love. I'm so sorry. Nothing like our pets to break us wide open. 4362. Let's do it. Daniel says, and you're fine. I understand. And you're sweet. Fine. And you're fine. Sweet Jackie. I am just glad I got to come in. And I also took a warm shower. And now I am in the buff. And I have a clean butt. I'm glad. I know, Paul, it is sad. Daniel says, Snow, God bless her squirrel. It's her squirrel, Daniel. 4:30. Well, good for her. Oh, what did I miss? Dana says, fixed it and said, Snow, God bless you. Yes. Oh, he's still not live. One more song, one more yogi song, and then we'll head over. Paul, I hope you have a great walk this morning. Soul Chef Antonia, Jack will be 7 in July. Daniel says, Paul, hey friend, I love you. You're welcome, Paul. Love you as all. I love you all. Yes. If I have not told you all this morning, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I hope you have a great day. And it is yogi time. Chef says, can I get an invite to the party? Yes. You sure can. Okay, we are going over to yogis. I love you. I love you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my friends. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. I just appreciate you so much. And I hope you guys have a good day. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye, guys.